The Australian Open has once again shaken the tennis world, and the live ATP rankings coming out of January 27, 2026, tell a story of dominance, heartbreak, resurgence, and surprise climbers. Grand Slam points don't lie, and after Melbourne, the hierarchy of men's tennis is shifting fast. Today, we're counting down from world number 10 all the way to the new king at number 1, breaking down points, movement, nationality, and playing styles along the way. If you love smart tennis breakdowns and real-time ranking drama, make sure you're locked in. And let's dive straight into the top 10. Starting at number 10, Kazakhstan's Alexander Bublik holds firm with 3,235 points, gaining plus 170 points after reaching the round of 16 at the Australian Open. Known for his unpredictable flair, underarm serves, and shot-making genius, Bublik remains one of the most entertaining players on tour. While consistency still eludes him at times, his creativity and willingness to take risks keep him dangerous against anyone on a fast, hard court. No ranking movement this week, but his upward trend is unmistakable. Dropping 2 spots to world number 9 is Ben Shelton, the American powerhouse, now sitting on 3,600 points after losing 400 points, despite a quarterfinal run in Melbourne. Shelton's explosive left-handed serve and fearless baseline aggression make him a nightmare matchup, but this drop shows just how brutal Grand Slam math can be. Still just 23, Shelton remains one of the brightest stars of the new generation. And trust me, this won't be the last time we see him near the top. At number 8, Felix Auger-Aliassime holds 3,725 points, but takes a hit of minus 265 points after a shocking first-round exit at the Australian Open. The Canadian's athletic all-court game, big serve, and clean ball striking are still elite, but confidence and form remain question marks. With an early loss in Melbourne and a Montpellier round of 16 showing next, Felix now enters a crucial stretch of the season. Climbing 2 places to world number 7 is Taylor Fritz, now on 3,940 points, after gaining plus 100 points. Fritz exited in the round of 16 in Australia, but his steady improvement and consistent results continue to push him upward. His flat, penetrating ground strokes and reliable serve suit hard courts perfectly. If you're enjoying these ranking deep dives so far, this is a great moment to subscribe, because the road to the next Masters swing is about to get even crazier. Australia's own Alex de Minaur sits at world number 6 with 4,080 points after a quarterfinal run on home soil. The Demon thrives on speed, counterpunching, and relentless defense, and Melbourne once again showed how hard he is to break down. No major point change this week, but his consistency keeps him comfortably inside the elite. Breaking into the top 5 is Lorenzo Musetti, holding 4,405 points after gaining plus 300 points from a quarterfinal finish at the Australian Open. The Italian artist brings elegance to the court with his one-handed backhand, touch volleys, and tactical intelligence. Still only 23, Musetti's rise signals Italy's growing dominance in men's tennis, and he's only getting better on hard courts. Dropping 1 spot to number 4 is Alexander Zverev, now on 4,605 points after losing 500 points following a semi-final exit in Melbourne. Zverev's booming serve and rock-solid backhand remain world-class, but the ranking drop highlights how tightly packed the top 4 has become. One big run could flip everything again. Climbing 1 place to world number 3 is Novak Djokovic, sitting on 5,280 points after gaining plus 500 points. Despite falling short in the Australian Open final, Djokovic once again proved why he's the greatest hardcourt player of all time. Elite return game, unmatched mental strength, and tactical mastery. Even at 38, Novak refuses to fade. At number 2, Jannik Sinner remains firmly in contention with 10,300 points, despite losing 1,200 points after a semi-final loss at the Australian Open. Sinner's clean ball striking, explosive movement, and ice-cold mentality have turned him into a Grand Slam regular. The gap to number 1 has widened, but the season is long, and Sinner is built for it. And standing tall at the top of the world is Carlos Alcaraz, the new and undisputed world number 1, holding a massive 13,650 points after gaining plus 1,600 points by winning the Australian Open. At just 22 years old, Alcaraz blends raw power, speed, drop shot finesse, and fearless creativity like no one else on tour. His Melbourne triumph didn't just win a trophy, it reshaped the ATP landscape. From Bublik's flair to Alcaraz's dominance, the Australian Open has rewritten the ATP hierarchy in dramatic fashion. And with Masters events and more ranking battles ahead, this list is far from settled. If you want weekly live rankings, deep tennis stories, and Grand Slam-level analysis, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications, because the 2026 WPDATED